No need for a fancy intro this time around, let's just get straight to work. This is the King of Fighters EX2 Howling Blood for the Game Boy Advance. Many of my bus rides to and from my high school were made tolerable due to this game alone. We do have a couple of nice new characters added in. Most of them are on Kyo and Iori's team, that is to say, all the new characters of EX2 are on Kyo and Iori's team. But Iori gets 2 instead of 1 new character. So with that particular condition in mind, we're picking Iori's team. So what is Howling Blood? Well, it's a bit more than just a fancy way of piggybacking off KOF 2000. They actually tried some new stuff with this, particularly new characters. Such as Jun Kagami. She's kind of this mobile grappler, like slide kicks. And by grappling, you mean you elbow them in the face and then do an elbow drop after you drop them to the ground. Strikers are slightly different here. It is worth noting there is no 4th character on people's team, unlike EX1. What that means is the 2nd character on your team that you pick in the team order will be your striker. When the 2nd character takes their place, the 3rd character becomes their striker, and so forth. KOF EX's plot, there's kind of a reason these characters disappeared. Because their mere existence compromises the canon of KOF. With KOF, you have 3 sacred treasures. EX kind of ups that amount and has like 10 sacred treasures walking around. It's weird. Plus, there's not a lot of characters in King of Fighters that have a move that you can charge by holding down a button. That feels like a very exclusive club of characters. With that in mind, let's show off the 2nd new character of Iori's team, Miyu Kurosaki. She actually has plot relevance in this game that we'll hopefully get to. So you know how people in this game, they can channel fire, lightning, ice, wind. Miyu has feathers. She can throw feathers out, she can turn her arm into a drill with them, she can slash with them. There we are. I actually kind of like playing as this character, but she feels rather incomplete. And it's nothing to do with like missing sounds or all of that. It seems like she should at least have a few more moves to her name. But she does have some ridiculous normals, like this crouching C. 4 feathers, 4 hits. But as you can see, max supers are still here. You push both buttons corresponding to the type of attack you want, aka 2 punches. And you spend all 3 bars to use it. Raw damage, it is well worth the investment. It's worth noting that since Miyu can throw out 2 feathers with her heavy version, she gets a kind of a zoning advantage. Thug. Yeah, whatever you say, mysterious peoples. Iori's been kind of quiet for this basically being his team. But by now, you should have a good idea of just what Iori can do. How many games have I used him in so far? Okay, not nearly enough. So there's the Jun Striker. It's actually pretty good for what it is, like 7 hits? And it's knocked down? Taking my time to block that. Mistake, I didn't see the Andy Striker. The heavy version of that charge kick is practically full screen. Very good tool to have when you're trying to get in. There we go. You can get kind of tricky with Jun. It's worth noting her standing C hits twice, but it's only on the first hit you can special cancel. Not that you can really do much off it. I'm liking this pattern we got going here. Look at this unique stage we'll never see again. Big giant bus. Get out of that corner. while the slide move is okay by itself, it's not startup invincible. I'll take that. I do like the big font for a Game Boy Advance game. Now I want you to be able to see it. Alright, you're kind of invading my space here. Convert. Alright, just don't want to screw up. Oh! Wow, that was scouted. Just need you to make your move, sir. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. Ah. Wouldn't be a KOF game if I didn't have at least one roadblock. Wouldn't be a KOF game if I didn't have sailing. Should have just not jumped. There we go. Problem is, Yun has to be right in the opponent's face when she does any grapples. What's really just out there is that the max version of that super, the opponent falls to the ground and then hits it so hard they bounce up into the air again before they hit the ground. That's how you know it's powerful. Ah, I got too greedy. You know, Takuma, if you want to zone with me, I can do that. No, I should have known better, but I don't. Ah, they're just ticklish at best. Alright, on to the semifinal. Which, it does make sense that a KOF game acknowledges that there's a tournament going on, despite having, like, 6 or 7 noteworthy teams? Alright. Yuri's gonna start us off. Now comes the time where I want to hit the ground running. Ooh, where did that hit? You. I'm so glad he already has that super now, just so I have an oh fuck option. Ah. Oh. Ooh. I'll take that. Well, there's only one team left. Yep. It's very nice that Yuri and Kyo get their own little, like, team intros for the finals. The rivalry that never ends until it does. You first. This is a good conversion of Kyo's 2000 theme. We didn't get to hear it because we didn't fight him. But trust me when I tell you, it's a classic. Alright, Moe, what are you gonna do? I can just throw feathers at you and force your hand. I didn't get to talk much about Moe in the X1 because what else is there to say? I like her design, but that's where all the positive energy towards her ends. Oh! Oh, sneaky bastard. Even for one bar, that chip damage. Alright. Yeah. The pity the feather super not too damaging, but it is very good. It's just annoyance. Right, she's just gonna fall over in embarrassment. Alright. Alright. We're just gonna hold back. That is fine by me. Like I said, yo, that is fine by me. Alright, with that, we now get to question mark. It's just random Chizuru family protects them and their escape. That was a narrow escape from Death Kyo. Shinobu, right. Alright, so here's the thing about this tournament. This is the tournament organizer, whose real name is Gustav Munchausen. Yes, really. Just to show I wasn't making that name up. What is his goal? Because let's face it, everyone who runs the tournament has a motive or an agenda. Gustav, of all people, wants to... I don't know if there's any way I could say this. He wants to revive Gainitz. And judging by this young boy and his uniform and his penchant for wind powers, this is Shinobu. This is Miyu's younger brother. This is the reason why Miyu is in this tournament. He is also a sacred treasure, which brings our count up to 7? I guess since Chizuru's not here, it's like 8, but where are the other 2, huh? Or is it not worth thinking about? Or something like that. Whatever, the story's not that important. But Mr. Shinobu is kind of hard to control. And you're essentially giving a kid the elemental equivalent to candy. And with that, things kinda get hairy. Yeah. That goes for me and you, Iori. Alright, so, Shinobu. Notice how he has Gaina's DNA inside of him. It's not just his DNA, he maintains the SNK boss syndrome he carried over with him, so this fight has to be handled delicately. Yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. You can really see where this is going. Alright, friend. Try to get you over there. Oh, that's right, he was blocking. Just trying to throw you off. Nope. Yeah, this is how it's gonna be. I do not mind. Or did you really think it was over? Come now. But he was just using wind before, and now he has lightning? Oh dear. So, thankfully, unlike other KOF games with a second form, you get a chance to reset. This is a new fight. You get all 3 of your members for this one. So if you lost any along the way, guess what? They're back, and you're gonna need them. Ah, too far. Yeah, this fight can get very hairy. I do like the stage layout in general. It's like half red, half purple. Also, this man does not care for any meter. And you? Thank you! Go to timeout, young man. Oh. Her hair is defying gravity. That's how you know she's serious. Look, Yagami, you've killed enough characters, okay? Let this one be. Nice little artwork for the end. So needless to say, Gainus' power was a bit much for him. And the overflow in power took his life in the process. But yeah, that is KOF EX2. Like, the Game Boy Advance, they really surprised you with the quality of their fighting games. Even if you did have to kind of come prepared if you wanted to take your game offline. But I think EX2 is noteworthy. It's pretty fun for what it is. It does have a few cool characters that will obviously not be brought back at this point. Control's pretty good for what it is. The quality is excellent. Again, this is Game Boy Advance we're talking about. But it's a good time in general. We did have to fly a few years into the future, but notice there's no SNK involved? Well, there's a reason.